Oh, we are in. Yes. We are in. Oh, G2 blue side equals Jace Rumble ban, no matter what, against Kana. Actually, drafting against G2 is pretty easy, though. If you have a player like Kana, they have to ban Jace Rumble. Because BB doesn't play them and can't play against them, or what? Azir ban, nice. Vladdy's been playing 80 carries mid. Yone ban, nice. Talia first pick's looking pretty good. Talia's out. Good first pick. I mean, do you first pick Vi away from Yike? I don't think that's really worth it. Is there anything else other than jungle to pick? Don't think he's gonna pick Gwen. You give him Vi? I mean, he will take Vi. He's crazy if he doesn't take it. Vi. Nico 1-2. Okay, they have like Kai'Sa Ezreal on 3. Like it. They have Ashe, Jhin kind of as well. I think G2 have to take Zin's out, no matter what here. Maybe you could match support, because I think dropping support's annoying. But do you really want to play Varus Karma? Mid lane, Victor. You have Ahri here as well, kind of. I see an Ahri angle. I think match support or pick Ahri, because they will go Kai'Sa, Ezreal or Jhin on 3. Probably Kai'Sa. Probably Kai'Sa. Nautilus good, yeah. They will go Kai'Sa. It's Nautilus mid flex, is it? He's been playing it in solo queue? Has he actually? You just complete... Wait, you're not lying. He has been playing Nautilus mid in solo queue. It's a flex! I mean, Nautilus mid is fine into mages, you just get outscaled. So it looks like they're banning mages away from caps. Hwei ban, okay. I wonder if they're looking for Ahri on 4. 4 bans on caps. I think they're looking for Ahri on 4. Hwei, Victor, Talia, Azir. I think if G2 ban Ahri here, champs like Annie, I think, become quite strong. But you walk into Oriana's. But EU doesn't seem to have that much Oriana prio. Some kind of playmaking mid on 4 here is strong. I think the safest is probably the Annie. Sylas on 4. Ooh. I mean, that's pretty cocky. I think that G2 can pivot here and pick a side laner and go Galio. Or they can play Ryze. I think Ryze and Galio are like 2 solid champs right now for G2. They can pick a really strong side laner and lock in Ryze or Galio, and I think that gives them a pretty strong comp. Yeah, Jax. Oof. Jax with a Galio is great for G2. You gotta go Galio or Ryze. I think Galio. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Kana will go Gnar. Alright. Pretty solid overall. I think G2's pivot there on the Sylas pick was pretty good. Jax is the main character though, because you have Galio mid, poke Varus. So these two are the main characters. For KC, they have really good dive, right? They have Vi, Kai'Sa, Nico. Find that Varus, kill that Varus. Sylas ults are okay. I think Nautilus ult is solid. These 4 ults are pretty solid overall. You just play the game differently with them. And then, yeah, Operation put Kana behind is a go for G2. I think if I had to choose a side, I think G2's is nicer, you know. I like G2's draft. I like G2's comp. I really like Galio into Sylas with a strong jungler. I think if you're a good team and you have like Galio into Sylas, a good top lane, good jungler, I think you can really snowball the game. What I really want to see from Skewmont is I really want to see some kind of level 2, level 3 bot gank, and that should open the whole map. Don't forget to subscribe. Alright, lock in. Alright, let's see it. Maybe Skewmont can do some kind of level 2, level 3 bot. Would be quite nice. Jax got plus 10. Holy fuck, BB. Level 1 training with Q. So the Galio should have infinite mid push. The no skin Galio. There it is, level 2 bot. Opens the whole map. Beautiful. I don't know why KC didn't ward for that. Game is in a great spot now for G2. The Varus North has push. Can just base now. Chilling. Okay. Also nice how far back Hans walked so he could get that base off. Yike's probably... Oh, he doesn't have a ward actually, Yike. He's just going to look to gank mid or what?
Yeah, but he's about to come in mid. He's looking over the wall.
Caps is kind of cooked here unless he gets phase rush. Oh, he got phase rush. Oh, Caps. Clean. Cancelled the Q and had the face rush. Just runs away. What? Oof. Yike, his ex-mid laner just did that to him. So now mid plays 1v1 really easily with his first base. Like Galio with component items is so strong.
Should be fine now.
Ruby crystals, Barmies, anything, he just becomes really broken. So they should have mid push. They have bot push now.
What he has to offer in this lane.
Top is doing well. All the game plays around bot.
Going to be a quick push.
And Caps has mid push and Galio ult. Anything they can force down here is good. G2
really important there because look at what's happening on the minimap. G2 sending the invade squad.
Look at the Galio, he just runs the whole map.
Skewmon trying to get the Gromp here so he gets
Needs to be careful not to overplay. Caps has a magic shield against Gromp, so that's going to get broken.
So they have to be a little careful, because Vladdy is on the way.
They really want that Gromp.
Vladdy will have his own ult as well.
Ooh, flash hooker. Into the knock from Caps. Beautiful.
Will not escape. Vladdy jumps into this, but
now to the ult, but the Galio ult is big.
Caps will fly down. Vladdy will stay in
Hook.
place. And buried underneath the weight of G2.
Who tanks? Oof, it's a bit risky. It's a bit risky.
All the gold while top lane has fired it out. Nothing for KC.
Great play from G2 so far.
It's only
G2 has such an easy game now. Nico, no sums. Permanently lean towards bot. The Galio mid push, it's great. G2 are the CEOs of game 1 though. First strike is good.
Absolutely. So now it's KC who actually have access to.
Ooh, Caps a bit risky there if he gets rooted.
For something like a Void Grubs fight, which honestly
now they swapped for Grubs and they invade the Vi. Nice. Didn't take the red though. I don't know why he didn't take his red. Why are they the CEOs of game 1? I don't know, they always win game 1 and then lose game 2 and 3. Well, not always, but it's a recent trend, I guess. Every time Yike picks Vi, I bet the house on the opposing team. Really?
Yeah, like Void Goobs. Yeah.
Ah.
Okay, LeBron, he's getting out of there instead. Cease and desist used. Someone push to the side. Great damage onto LeBron. First kill coming up.
But is Yike dead? Oh, Yike dead too.
He's dead. Hansama takes care of business while
oh, Kalis the barrier. He dies. What? Oh, Kalis might carry this game. He's playing crit Kai'Sa. I feel like on-hit Kai'Sa AP is better this game, no? He has Sylas mid, Vi, Gnar. Enemy has Jax, Xin Zhao. But Jax has dodge and Xin Zhao has ult.
As you said, looks so sketchy. I mean,
sounds quite annoying for Kai'Sa.
Move through your lanes.
Caps has been mega chilling this game.
Essentially Galio ultimates available.
How nice to have Galio on your
makes
team.
it very, very difficult for you to be
what a beautiful champion.
They'll come later.
Maybe he's a bit behind, but enemy top is Kana, so.
Counter-strike, jumps back in. Ulti for ulti. Kana, he's going to run at him.
Set up
Varus
on
is
side, but
behind bot and they're dropping mid wave.
Reset now and just set up 4 plates for himself.
They just open mid. I guess Caps catches top wave base and TP's mid or what.
Casey's walking in, Skewmon waiting though for Targamas. Top Blossom going to come up, Dredgeline pulls him back in.
They have Galio ult coming soon.
I don't think so. It's a cease and desist from Yike. The old G2 jungler keeps him in place, but Cap
Yike no flash.
Puts him in a bounce house.
Nice.
Galio needed top wave for his item. I think Caps had to overstay for his item. Then base and TP in and he's fucking OP. This is a Xin Zhao, 1k gold up with a Nautilus and a Galio next to him. Against these champs, he's going to annihilate everyone. Any team fight, the Xin Zhao just carries alone.
Again,
Xin Zhao eats all of those champs.
Yeah, I know, I brought him in. Vladdy as well.
Maybe Nico can be a little bit annoying, but also one shot. BB needs some gold. He just try force.
It's much easier for KC. It's also kind of a bit of a wake.
Oh, get in there.
Skewmon jumps into this. Look how strong he is.
Backstep and gold.
Big tool.
Easy.
What's the caedrel on that? Because I mean, 125.
Hey, Caedrel, can you stop the game for 2 minutes? I need to go to the toilet.
Yeah,
go quick. Wait.
It is still
I guess the beauty of KC's roster is like, no matter what's happening on the map,
as you say, like,
Kana probably has push.
Scale into the matchup as he kind of ticks over to like
or he's
level
strong.
13 level.
Just go to Kana's lane,
like,
and it's all probably fine.
Support,
cheese through top. Is Jax really your target though? No way does he die. Impossible.
He knows his jungler. He knows his old jungler maybe too well. He thinks no way. Bolted into the wall. He's stunned up for days. Dead.
This is again what
stops the Herald as well.
Basically, business end.
Well, if Jax Q's in and E's, then I guess he's dead. Yeah.
Skewmon trying.
Since I was just full clearing.
Was feeling threatened enough to move off.
He's getting so strong.
End up clearing out just the. Or didn't actually clear out the Krugs on the bottom side. They just sat there because he didn't want to be visible, trying to spot out exactly what KC are up to. But it is a little difficult when Targamas on the top side to make a play bot, but they do get that tower top.
Blade needs a counter strike, but look at the damage coming through.
Oh, the flash from BB. Oh, you're such a rat, BB. What a rat. So close to a solo kill. It's kind of weird for Kana because I presume he thinks they're going to Drake, right? The enemy team.
Caps is going to get some time.
He just saw Nautilus bot side. Probably thinks he's safe.
Use the Herald now.
They have Herald for mid as well. G2 runs this game. I do feel bad though, because like
I just love how
these are like 4 melee champs kinda with a diver. And these are 4 melee champs, and then there's Hansama who's standing there like, guys, am I just gonna get one shot every fight? Is that it? Just leave me to die? They get a mid tower maybe, but they're gonna lose bot. Big. Kana just basing. Man, G2 is strong in fights, aren't they? They're really strong. I'd love to see what G2 does now.
We're just going to come down to a fight, aren't we? Kalist might be caught out, maybe ignore that.
Killing Kalist helps, yeah.
Kalist over a Blasco, knocked up before
that works. Now you just go at the counter, what, Galio has TP? Sure, okay, that works. Bro, KC's getting stumped. Ooh, Caps is TPing just to make sure.
Rivalry from them, coming over from the last bit. The first time, KC was actually able to pick up wins.
Yak followed over the wall.
Skewmon is just right-clicking anyone.
It's no longer there. Depth charge. Yak has to go back in. He'll cease and desist. He queues over the wall. It's inventive, but
wait, BB drove the Herald and missed the tower?
Won't be taken. Broken Blade's going on a journey.
No! He's going for top tier 2. Solo! Wait!
Is key.
Solo gold instead!
Shot the turret.
What the fuck? What a freak. He must have missed, right? There's no way he consciously said, fuck this bot tier 2, I'm gonna go get top tier 2.
It's fine. He's fine.
No shot. No.
Because from Skewmon's flash
He was caught, was he?
There's nothing.
If he was caught, I get it. This Drake
like
has to be dropped by KC. There is no way KC fight this Drake.
Really tough questions.
1.5k? This guy's so biased, it's a close game. What is going on? Stop the biased comments, please, Caedrel. Maybe you're a KC fan, but this game is a fucking stomp. Absolute stomp. It's not bias, it's fact. Deal with it. It's a fucking stomper.
Maybe Paris G2 is completely different as Targamas.
KC can't play.
Again, I have to say, he's poked down. Skewmon is not scared.
I'll always say it like it is.
No, he's
if it hurts your feelings, sucks. Close the stream.
This way up mid lane,
you're like, oh, it's only 3.5k gold. Bro, this game is unplayable. Lose side lanes, lose team fights. Sinzao is Thanos. Who kills Sinzao? It's impossible. He's so OP. Well, they can't really do anything with these kills.
He's doing it again. He's doing it again. We come back live and he's doing it again.
Skewmon's been getting so much better.
Once more, Skewmon.
The start of the year, everyone was like, oh my god, Skewmon's so bad. Why sign Skewmon? No.
MVP for game 1 goes
this guy just sits at rank 1 for 5 months and gets better and better and better, and now he's just...
At this stage, like,
you draft a comp around him, you just 1v9.
So
what'll happen now is KC will lose, they will go blue side, and they will first pick Maokai. And G2 need to ban Jace, Rumble, Maokai. They have to do it. And when they do that, Vladdy will first pick Yone, and Caps needs to answer that with an Akali. And then we get a cinema game. Otherwise, they give the Maokai first pick, and then it's going to be a snoozer, and it's KC just going to...
Is he just going to send it? But
just going to win with their Maokai. What are their bans already? It is Chase, Rumble, Maokai. KC waits for IE on Kai'Sa, and they flash in and try and one-shot someone. And then play. But that Sinzao is not... This motherfucker has 3 items at 26 minutes. Level 15. He's same level as solo lanes with 3 items.
Wins the 1v1.
This is here though.
He is indeed. It's not going to be a true 1v1. Is it? Meganar into the wall. Kalist flies in and Broken Blade will flash in, but 2v1.
Well, they will lose Baron for this.
A counter strike through. Kalist gets jumped on. Cleansed immediately.
Oh, what? He actually got him.
Takes a 1-for-1 and a 2v1. Never mind the champion match.
Alright, Yike, show me your smites.
Skill. The top father has set this up so that G2 can fly with the rest of the map. Targamas on a hair's breadth.
He can't even get in range.
Also sink instead of swimming.
At least it reset.
As we press the 28-minute mark and...
Oi, TP.
Wait, they will kill him, I think, maybe. He has Sterak's, though.
They needed something. Skewmon pulls off the
oh, the Galio taunt.
Oh,
the Avengers.
But they can't kill him.
No 1k gold.
And it hurts his chances. Kalist now coming back in.
Holy shit, BB is angry.
Frontlining. KC though just can't find the final kill.
Sterak, Sundered Sky.
This team.
Well, KC will get a dragon.
Runs our region. And we're getting a full head.
Man, Vladdy's really been invisible this game. I think it's kind of hard to play Sylas this game though. Almost got caught. That was their best chance, I guess.
It was a good idea.
Oh, they didn't have Violed. They have double Zhonya's on their solo lanes. And the Skewmon's building GA or what, or that sense. They have a TP ward behind them, but it is in Narnia. The pink ward, or that ward there.
But also,
nice, take the safe pathing Hansama, good. I think he needs, Kalis needs LDR ASAP.
So far, despite opening the base.
But they will never kill them if he's champs, I think. It's gonna be really hard. Chat, don't pick game 1 Endies.
I just don't know when.
I love it how Caps has just been buffing minions and just staying in mid or covering top. Baron for 40 seconds.
Getting to a point where he has a lot of cooldown in
waiting
his
for the waves to crash, nice. Not perfect, but yeah, actually it's pretty good. Betting against Yikes Vi is an investment strategy? No, it's not. This stream is not liable for financial advice. Not liable for financial advice.
Kana with a Mega Narbar as well, watching his flank. How he pulls this off, G2 as they threaten in. Dredgeline fails, Kana.
Bibi walks up.
It's deep from Broken Blade. He's got a Sonya, so he can do that. Meganar only onto one. Kana finds a pick, and it's enough. The Caps are going to send himself
one
in.
kill, not bad. Did they just play it?
KC, look,
that Kai'Sa kind of cooks, actually, not gonna lie.
Kalis has an angle. Shielded around does nothing. Bloody still with his own.
Oh, yeah, I don't know about that. Okay, stop it.
Good from Caps. Breaker in.
Oh, enemy. He's dead. Big shutdowns, big shutdowns.
Yep.
Oh, Kalis has LDR. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Why, you know,
I wonder how much gold Xin Zhao is sitting on. 20 seconds on Mountain Soul. Caps is pushing their base.
Skewmon does he caught? Yike jumps in.
Is this the play?
Breaker consists. Pop blossom. It's everyone. Into the backline. Tiger was found, but Caps has to use the ultimate defense.
Oh! Hand sniped Kalis. Their damage is gone. Big flash taunt by Caps, but it misses because of their flashes.
Counter-strike as well as Skewmon. And Yike battling it out. New girlfriend versus old. I think the new one is way prettier as Caps will find the kill. Kana down in the sand.
Oh, I don't like that engage, though. Man, engaging onto the Xin kind of puts Kalis in a tricky position. He kind of has to follow up, but then he walks into the... I guess they don't have a choice. The Galio's pushing their base, have to go. Maybe they can find a better target, though. Even Nautilus, is that not a better target? Just try one.
G2 are definitely back, and they've drawn their line in Paris as the crowd has gone quiet.
Pretty good game.
G2
don't be game 1 Endies, though. Next game could be banging as well.
Game.
Let it cook.
Fantastic.
Let it cook.
With the
crowd is muted, yeah. Wait, KC banned Maokai on blue. What?
Yeah, no, I need help in general.
What? Well, then I guess just Jace, Rumble, Yone. Easy. Then you get Talia. Play? Azir? Azir ban? What happens then? They're threatening to leave Rumble open or what? And trade Rumble for Talia? Pantheon. So it's Rumble Talia. What's the poison?
I think just having some sort
you could ban something that counters Rumble. Like Gwen. I don't know. Something random like that. But is Talia Gwen a thing? Probably fine. What are the AD jungler? You could ban the Fury. They do ban the Rumble, so they just give the Talia for free. They'll play Azir into it. Could play Azir and a Fury, but do I like it? Do I like Azir and a Fury?
Some good jungle pairing for
ah, yes. No Azir. It's Victor.
Yeah, I think
MF ban.
Maybe you're
MF ban.
a little bit
I do like Wukong as a champ, but I don't like it on 1-2. Caitlyn 1-2. Okay, I mean they can go Ezreal into Kate, they can go Ashe into Kate, I guess, they can go Jhin into Kate, they're probably fine, right? Could even drop bot lane a bit. If they want to go full topside, like Nefiri plus whatever Kana champ he has, but easy to match bot. They might do Caitlyn Braum. There's Nefiri, yeah, take the Nefiri, yummy. I do like dogs. Is it better to just drop? No, they're gonna take the Ezreal. Okay.
We're going to ignore that. The Ezreal gets picked up anyway.
Could go Poppy here on 3. Not the best, but it wins jungle. I think picking Braum on 3 and banning supports, there's too many. They have Ezreal Karma. They have Ezreal Bard. Oh, they're going to do it. They have Karma, Bard, Rakan, and I think all 3 are good.
True.
I think Bard and Rakan are the most annoying. Do you ban Poppy? Is it worth? Gamba's up. Chat, don't Gamba after draft. Rule number 1. They ban the Wukong, makes sense. Good AD jungler. Viego is okay. Poppy Braum for Nefiri sounds like the most unplayable dog shit ever. So we're gonna ban Bard or Karma, or just leave both open and ban a top laner.
True, actually.
They're gonna ban the Karma. They leave the Bard open when they're playing Caitlyn Victor.
Taken for a pairing for bot.
Is Pike good into Braum? They ban the Warwick, so they're thinking of Renekton and Bess at top. AD jungler, Xin Zhao Vi out, Wukong out, Nefiri out. It's, bro, it's Poppy, Jarvan, Viego, Nocturne. He's gonna go Lilia Victor. I like Lilia with Rel, MF, Lilia Rumble Yone. I don't know if I like Lilia with Victor, Caitlyn, Brown. I think Bard cooks so hard here for KC.
Just think about what's coming next.
He's gonna go Alistar, face rush
how they
mode.
ramp this up. They need engage, as you were saying in support.
Talia really likes supports that can just combo. So sure. Jax is banned. Ambessa is normally the answer into Gwen. He needs an AD top here. Cassante is kind of mid.
We get it every game.
Has to be Ambessa or Shen.
Okay, what's it going to be?
Sure, we can do Shen.
The opposite side. And as long as you're able to keep Alistar out at arm's length, there's no...
How does Shen do versus Gwen? I have no idea about the top matchup. I'm guessing Shen is fine early. Because she just dodges every time she eats in, I guess. But I guess later on you get one shot. Oi, oi, oi! Alright, let's see it. Grasp Gwen. Volume increase.
I know they feel it. I know they've
Caitlyn has to carry, or?
After. It's a pincer. G2 are walking into
late invade. They read the late invade. But they don't have CC after the headbutt.
Maybe that bop wasn't very good, actually.
Makes sense though, they have Lilia Braum.
Starting on the red buff, but he just wants to move his speed from passive. Lebrov has flash, gets out.
Lilia Braum covered the invade. Works for KC.
Good start
Smart
from KC.
Yeah, I guess KC's level 1 is kind of bad.
And Yike could be bloody anywhere.
KC's level 1 is kind of shit.
I
think Braum losing some snotty on the road. He's playing Aftershock Alistar, no face rush.
If he done Raptor camp, you can
that
see
ward
that
does a lot of
KC,
work.
If you guys really squint hard, have dropped the ward around
they should be able to check where Fury goes.
Now expires, knowing
pretty
that
easily.
The starting bot.
But Yike also went around that ward that was in his
early game plan from KC, from G2 is kind of cooked.
In theory, Yike should still be in the bottom lane, so... But still,
oh, big taunt. Wait, he's dead. What the fuck? Solo killed level 3. Well, I guess Shen is eating up this matchup now. Absolutely chilling. Gwen no flash.
Sometimes hilarious, sometimes
Gwen no TP. Skewmon full clear and ran back to bot side to get bot grab. Quite nice actually.
As
long as Caps doesn't
drop another ward around Razorbeak. Skewmon
any helpers?
Do the same thing. It's a shove. Cap's in trouble here. Yike has found him. Good sidestep. Gravity field down as well. Yike can't well.
Blocked.
The field is down.
Blocked.
Broken blade is actually getting traded back.
That Gwen champ does hurt. Obviously the solo kill gives him extra XP as well. Ooh, he fucked up the W a bit there. Ow!
Or at least gives you damage reduction.
It's okay, he has Doran shield, second win probably.
Damage weaving into
nice trade. Almost denied the cannon.
You can't walk up to the
top is so diveable.
Key assault or whatever it's called, you know.
But I guess he can just base here.
I've got key
10 is 6 on the next wave, beautiful.
And
didn't get the smite.
Skewmon, I believe gets the smite there. No thumbs are up.
Angry Nunu.
Every ball.
Go again.
Oh, the walls
out. Oh, he just runs. Oh, he gets stunned from it though.
Stunned up. W hits, gravity field down again. Yike just can't jump in. And as well, with the ulti popped out, Broken Blade's now here. The damage onto Yike is just flat.
Shenelt was used to save Victor Flash. Isn't that a 3-minute cooldown or some shit? Was quite nice by Vladdy. They knocked him over the wall with the E. Dead puppy. Bro, the guy on the drums is trying. Whoever you are on the drums, keep it up. You're popping off. Ooh, stun. Trapper. Headshot. Yeah, Shenelt is half off cooldown. Skewmon basing after this, I guess. Could stay, but not much to do. I guess blue buff's spawning. Respecting hands, good. So this is unlosable for G2. I will say it. Early ult. Not even level 6 yet. That drum guy's going crazy. He's got rhythm. He's got that Reebok or that Nike. No grubs fight for G2 or what? Look at Target Mass XP bar. Level 6 in fog.
They want to contest Dagger, and I'm wondering, can they do this?
Kalista's boss. It's 5 G2 members up here.
I guess so. Target puts up the wall though.
Shenelt is ready.
Nicely. And only the Cal sits.
Wait, Shen TP top. What?
That's an option for G2, but
why didn't he just let Caitlyn take over top and run bot? Wait, what? Why did Shen TP top?
Nice contest. Shove goes well, but Caps is still fine.
He was in base.
Yeah, as soon as they see Han Sama has decided at least
I think they made a mistake there. This gave Ezreal so much gold. And they lost a lot. Victor. Yeah, he's scaling.
Made it.
Caps went Q evolve first.
Someone just went mega and long.
And Q evolve Victor is better.
So someone obviously
E-evolve is such a bait in most games. It's like, oh my god, I can one-shot the wave,
I bring this up because this early game is a little bit slow.
Okay, buddy, let's get you back to bed.
Which is why I've never liked my own brain. Well, still it does, actually.
Yeah, the Shen's starting to bleed a bit now.
She's just not going to be
Might sound crazy, but is that Shen diveable because of the Fury?
A ways off of getting that Triforce completed, so you still have a little bit of time.
What is he hovering for?
Got this 10 seconds
I think Yike is hoping that Skewmon ganks top.
It looks like
so they're just getting Drake for free because Yike went top. He's sprinting down now.
Yike is running down, but again,
But they have Shenult and no TP on Gwen. And now he realizes too late that he needs a cross map, but there's no cross map. I guess there's Krugs. Krugs gives more gold than Dragon. Fact. Kalista has Triforce. Ezreal, what a great champion.
KC came in last year.
Well, KC, then the first round of play off, they faced off against each other.
Shove.
Win, but hang on.
Chunk.
Bloody creates his
Run.
own story though. Chaos Storm down. Caps might be out though because KC have brought up the cavalry and ignite.
Yes, Flash.
Down.
Yes, Shenult. He's really chilling.
Though. In comes the Shen. The global submarine.
Nice shove. Flash sleep.
Here, putting everyone to bed.
Bloody dead. Big kills for G2.
It's a double.
Cap's base and TP's top here. Just don't let him cancel his base.
And that pick, that setup
Caps
was
TP's top.
absolutely brilliant.
The young lads at KC
Eating good.
haven't played
Eating real good here,
Shen,
G2.
and you can kind of see it.
Yo, that Shenult
The
is
fact that you end
toxic.
up, again,
TP
like,
bot from
you're going
Vladdy.
for plays consistently away or in positions where Shen can follow, but now Kalist.
Oh,
He
close.
almost getting swell seeded. Skumon doesn't have flash available, but Blue Smite comes in. Caitlyn ulti, ace
Can
in
get his
the
flash here
hole,
maybe, but there's Gwen.
Running out,
Oh,
only
Skumon.
Just Kana's now here. Skumon caught out his flash again. Burnt before. Good knockup from Targamas. Pulverized
Nice
into the wall
snipe by
and
Kalist.
snipped down by the seamstress. Kalist picks up the kill while Kana.
Caitlyn doesn't even have an item. Zero damage.
Oh,
Oh, Kalista! What a demon! What a demon! What? Then Vladdy slams in. Close. Almost tripled them there if Braum didn't have E up. It was a triple. I feel like Vladdy had that kill. So he's really low. Here he WQs the Lilia, I think. Don't know how that hit. Then he Qs the Braum again. Qs the minion. W, E auto. Flashes the net.
Then he gets the E4, so you get the automatic refund.
That Ezreal. I don't know how much English he speaks, but not a lot.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Really well played by Kalist.
Smooth. That Ezreal is that Ezreal is Omega fed. Vladdy's been really struggling this series, man. Caps has been really consistent. Really little amount of mistakes from Caps.
Set up a line of traps.
So far.
That's where it's going to get difficult for him.
He's also a level up on Talia.
That time's going to push out. Dragon intensity.
He have control of the bottom
Herald
side.
bot tier
It
one,
does
yeah.
leave Broken Blade very vulnerable though as he tries
There's some
to
flowers there, not gonna lie. Oh, he's dead
The
actually.
Herald gets the charge. Atara dead. He shadow dashes over the wall, but KC have brought everyone yet again.
He is dead.
He's not going to be able to escape this. Yes, he gets the Herald, but Kana with his first kill of this
Caps
game.
gets top tier 1.
With the Dragon
They have to defend
tonight.
bot. Drake is gone.
KC is showing a light in this
A bit
series
criminal
for
to
the
die there
first
from BB.
time.
A bit of a mistake from
Did
Broken
get the Herald
Blade.
though, plus 25.
KC were going
Caps
for that
making them
bot
lose
side play. We
minions.
just talked about it, but
They can
I
clear
think
it,
this
they can
might
clear.
be a bit of an overextension.
But they might lose
to
mid.
go for it.
West side track with the Weaver's wall as well.
Oh, nice
Nicely
wall.
done the wall.
The
Doesn't
Braum
go
blocked though.
completely 'cause LeBron-
When's Caps getting Roa?
I
He's
think
not.
it's just well played by
He's gonna
KC,
sell that
but
Catalyst
Broken
later.
Blade
No, has no
Caps
flash.
just needs time. He needs a lot of time.
nervous about Broken Blade immediately getting the taunt and the
But this Ezreal's
turnaround,
2k gold up. Oh,
yeah, they're
man,
kind
really
of just
hard
missing
game
the
for
timing
G2.
windows here. It's gonna
Every
be
lane is just
after
getting
you get
blasted
this
in.
push from Ezreal that Vladdy
They're
is
playing
just
into the
escorting
Shen
in
as
here
well.
now, so that's why Broken Blade trying to play up to keep it at bay, but Darkness catches him.
He does
he's
find
dead.
him, shoved back.
No,
He
he's not
turns
dead.
from
Yes,
laughing
back.
into some serious play.
He is
That
dead.
Broken Blade
He's
can't
actually
escape
dead.
from. He's flashing away.
He's
He's
not dead.
ignited
He'll
still.
lock it.
The
Is he
poke
dead?
is trying
He's
to
dead.
weave. Targmas still going for the dive. Turret's helping out now a bit though. Targmas shielded up with
Man, they're
Kalist
walking
here
up
too.
like
It's
they
a
own the
kill.
top tower.
Nothing happens on the other side
No
of the
mid
map.
push, no
Kalist
bot
gets
push,
his
1
third
TP.
kill and
Walking up like he can 5v5 them.
Let's stay on that
-1.
mid wave as Han Sama move top to
Base
try
cancelled.
and answer for the dive.
Summit
initially.
was right.
That opens up
This
Kalista
role
pushing
sucks.
mid-wave, and then the guy
I
from
feel
the
like I
Demon.
like
Salazar
Shen when you
from
have like a
Resident
really
Evil.
good
Yes.
carry
Oh my
jungle that can
God.
blast the
It's
game
thing in
open.
the source. I know what Atacama
Lilia,
is now as LeBron face
I
checking
guess I can
Targmas,
see
hang on,
it,
the
but-
Weaver's wall comes in. AC know that they want it. As another pick comes through, good shove out. Targmas sets it up. Kalist sends his ulti, but it's blocked
That
by
Ezreal
LeBron.
getting blocked was
Targmas
massive.
sat on a trap.
Very low. Has
Okay, the E hit the Fury.
Needs to get a good engage off if they want to try and set up. KC trying to
Lavrov,
play these choke points.
dodging
as
around.
G2 contest.
Ulti out. Kana wants to find
Has
LeBron.
flash.
No engage. Targmas getting poked out. The meanwhile,
Pops the
both
heal.
supports in
Hans tanks
danger
the ult.
zones. Hans have got run
Caps
up to
on the
Kalist.
left.
Found the need to work. KC
Herald,
healthy enough for
Atakan
D3
resetting.
call, but Atakan is going to reset. Caps
Hans
now
with the
on an
ghost.
angle
They're
as
restarting
Kalist
it.
is
They're
the new
restarting
target.
it.
Arcane shifts over
Gotta
the
get in
wall.
here.
Broken Blade doesn't have his ulti.
Trap
There's
line
no
is kinda weak,
defensive
but
shield. KC gonna
Taunt.
try one more time, but there's
Has
an
Merc,
engage.
splashes
Ace in
out,
the hole.
block from
Bloody
Kalist,
block.
ease
He goes
forwards.
to Kalist. He arcane
Bit of
shifts
chunk
forward
damage.
again, but poked out by Caps.
Think play is over here for
There's
KC.
not gonna be a third
Got a
time.
back.
But there you can see G2
Nice strike.
using their range to reset.
Got a base
so
for Drake
you're
now.
just trying to poke
Now.
back, but with the shields that are coming through, the
He
heals
needs
that
to
are
match his
coming.
base.
Sorry, the shields and the
Hansama staying.
The range
What is
is
Caps'
getting
build?
more
I don't know.
and
Is he
more
going
obvious,
Void
isn't
Staff or some shit?
it? Hansama, the
There's
more
no way
items
he's
too.
completing that Roa.
KC moving back
They're going to force him again.
They're going to start this off again.
Again. They have no TPs. Have to force.
The dogs to help tank up a little bit.
No TPs. Have to force.
KC started off.
Now.
Dragon spawns at the same time.
Is in a much better position though and has the flash. So G2 trying to
chunk,
turn
though.
on.
He's going to get poked out
it's
though.
because Hans is late. Look at where Hans is. Oh, Labrov has to stay check. Caps is frontlining.
Doing some good damage.
Chenault's coming in. He's stepping on a trap. That is ult hurts. Taliol's not bad. Skewmon is stuck. Step bro. Flash smite. Flash smite. Flash smite.
Skewmon over the wall. Can't get in. Arakan down. They pursue. They adapt. And KC hit it for the third time and secure.
G2 are TPing to mid though. Caps is on the way.
Big flash by Labrov. Into the by Targamas, sorry, into the combo.
Targamas found a good pick. Dragon's going to go down with it as well.
Two Drakes.
Running for his life.
Yike.
That
Ulting.
would be good, but again, KC are fighting so much. Yike just wants to keep
no
going.
Flash Shen.
Now nearby.
Hard to chase this. If they have Taliol, I see it.
Threading in, but almost a
IE on Caitlyn. But so far behind.
Maintaining his Infinity Edge picked up a Hans Hammer, but meanwhile,
it's Cyril that's Ezreal. 3 item Ezreal, 2 item Caitlyn. What do you do is G2? You have no engage. You're outranged. I think you have to kill Alistar somehow. Just poke him down. Hope he combos in and Brown E it or something. The Talia combo. Don't get one shot. Sleep someone in the back with the Lilia E and kill the Alistar.
KC back at the pit.
I had to ult early this game. I had to ult early. Needed a game 3, otherwise it's a robbery. Don't let him steal it, Targamas.
Hansam's gonna ulti. Targamas uses lock.
Kana, talk to me.
Down, but he has his unbreakable will.
Caps no flash.
Skewmon has his flash available, but they're all jumping over.
Oh, they were scared there. They were scared to go on Caps. They were really scared. The traps, the Chenault. BB didn't flinch. He didn't Chenault. They have to keep going. They didn't Chenault. Have to force that Shen to come. But they're getting low, man. This looks sketchy. That was a game of chicken. But Labrov might be about to get one tap.
Oh, spots the mouse. KC, you can see. Playing for
Brown E gives move speed.
G2 in, look for the pick. Doesn't happen, but always still.
Man, Labrov has one ward left. They're pinking everything from him. Wait, G2 wants to force or what? They know they're in base, they want to walk up a bit, but I really want to know what Caps is going to buy in base. Chat, he's not going to buy Rod of Ages. What are you fucking smoking? He's probably just going to go Void Staff, sell the Catalyst and buy a Needless. Level 15 Victor.
Should be
like probably better to sit on that Catalyst actually.
Crazy the amount of damage, but
30 seconds on Drake.
The best position again.
Cap's gonna frontline a little bit. G2 have a bit of space here, but Kana has TP. No wards behind him really. Kana standing in base. Why? Why is Kana standing in base? Does he have Rabadons or what? No, double Needless. Labrov will mark the flank right. Okay, taunt out. Oh, he has Rabadons. What? The HUD didn't update or what? From E on cooldown. Look at the Gwen, look at the Gwen, look at the Gwen. Oh no. Oh, that's a Rabadon's Gwen. That's a Rabadon's Gwen on top of my whole team. Man, help! Wait, she got slapped. Dead! Victor ult reset, shut down for Caps. Flash combo. Caps knocked into the stun. Hansama kiting. Nafiri W is up. Calist! Flash from Caps. BB's dead. GG. GG. Calist is gliding. Absolutely demonic fighter.
The shoves have been great, and KC finally.
Oh, Calist, man. Calist. Man, I really thought that Gwen was going to one-shot Victor there, but she got chain CC.
In a fantastic position again.
That's a volume increase.
Dragon.
That's a volume increase.
3 lanes to push. Very big disappointment if they don't manage it.
Ezreal's just solo laning.
But it looks like Calist might just do it himself here.
He's doing so much damage.
Targamas.
Look, KC, all 3 lanes right now. Siege.
All good, all good.
Mid just fell down.
Kana is
close to falling down. Inhibitor up next. They're going to try and find a turn. Needlework is out from Kana.
Just stands his ground.
Damage from Hansama, but
Labrov just lost half of his HP. More. Big taunt. Big taunt. Sleepy time. 1. Stopwatch, no flash. Chenault though. Can't use it, dead. Hansi dead. Everyone dead. Calist kills everyone. Hola! Is it a penta for Yike? Penta for Yike! Give him the penta!
Against his old team, a quadra, and once again the
give him the penta! Oh, he missed it! He missed it! No, you stole it, you rat!
You absolute mongrel! And I'm not talking about the dog. KC take us to a game.
Oh, if he hit that, it was a pentakill in the KC arena. That would go ballistic.
But you do not take
That
away
would go
pentas.
ballistic.
That's
Yo,
the
big
last
game from
lesson.
KC.
Moment that I respect the fly
All right,
and
G2
hope
blue
we get
side,
to
Jace
enjoy
Rumbleben.
his very last game with us in Paris.
KC's been
to the
banning
very
Maokai
end.
every game as well.
Imagine we're probably going to
Rumbleben.
get an Azir ban towards Caps as
Rumbleben.
well. Towards
Varus
Caps in the
Kai'Sa,
champion
Ezreal
pool
Caitlyn. Varus
this
Kai'Sa,
series.
Ezreal
When you think of
Caitlyn.
like the first pick on the Talia, the Hwei
Xayah
bans, a
Rakan
ton
is
of
open
bans
and
leveraged
Nautilus
in
is
his
out.
direction
A
as well.
Kali ban.
But can they get
Ooh,
their
we're
hands
first
on
picking
a bit of
Azir.
comfort from that?
Or Yone. Are they
Jace,
first picking
all
Yone?
must bans against
They're
Karn.
first picking
Makes
Yone.
sense.
Enemy
That
team
one
gets
going
Azir
up
MF,
against
you get
Vladdy
Yone,
with his
then you go
arc in
what?
the mid lane. We've already seen his Silas.
Sejuani,
We've already
Bren.
seen Vladdy on the Talia.
They want to get a
last
really
game.
strong AP jungler
Very
with Yone
pivotal
first pick with this
support
Akali ban. And they're going to trade it for, I
Also, this
guess,
first pick's gonna be
Azir,
Dagger,
or unless
because again,
Vladdy
I'm
has a
looking
counter.
forward to these drafts being wacky.
They
We've got
ban
Caedrel game
Zyra.
too. Who knows what the world's
So they
gonna
give
deliver
the
in this
Yone,
third.
but they take away an AP jungler saying, you know what, have the Yone. On 2-3, your AP junglers are going to be
So
shit.
that was it. Yone's actually, think about it. Yone's
So
up.
now, KC, what do? You go Azir MF
Take
jungle
away.
on 3?
Okay, so Yone immediately takes.
Or does Vladdy have a pick
Also,
into it?
just
You
a
could take away
takeaway from
Sedge as
Vladdy
well.
as it was taken.
Because for sure they will
They end up
take
going towards the Silas, but
Azir
Silas
MF,
obviously
Sedge
can't
MF,
take
something
into
like
this
that.
matchup.
MF
Yeah,
Sedge.
with the MF,
These are
maybe a
games
Sedge
where I
take
love
right there, we go.
Ivern.
Lock-
This says chances
Also,
are
Rel
we're
on
gonna see
3
some
is a
sort
bit-
of melee
is it?
mid here
No.
for Vladdy as
Is
well.
Yone a flex?
Just because
Yeah,
you
it's kind of a fake
10 to
flex
1
though.
double melee
I like
solo winners,
Ivern in this
so
draft,
you can
man.
try and
I
play
do.
around the stage one.
Or
True,
Or do you
actually,
like
yeah.
Ivern what Jin?
You're right. It's a
Mundo,
great
I
pairing,
fuck
but
with Mundo
what does he
too
have left
in the Sedge. I
available?
like that.
Mundo just flops in. All right.
I feel like Leona,
Getting
Rel.
rid of a scheme on.
Wait, Leona, Rel,
And this
North,
could be a
Braum,
flex to
Alistar,
Broken Blade,
Rakan.
let's not-
Very,
If
very
bot lane
good.
can cook,
But
they can pick a
also
top laner
denies
here.
a lot of that,
Or an
CC,
AD, I guess.
that stage one
But I'm a
can bring
bit
to the table
scared
as well, right, which
of
is always
support and
very
support
good,
bans.
especially if the Mundo
But
could
then they
just
drop
stand in
mid,
front
I guess.
of
They kind of need to pick a
anyone
mid.
who's a
There's no
little
way
bit
he's going to play
squishy and
Renekton mid
absorb
into
that
Yone.
initial,
Okay, it'll be
initial
pretty
prism.
normal.
It works
Kalista
incredibly
pick.
well as-
Ooh,
Okay.
Vladdy is here, no shocker there. So they do
gonna
get the
be some
MF Sejuani
scrapping in
is
the
here.
bottom line.
And now they can ban range supports for Kalista. Yeah, Renata's good. What's open? Rel, Rakan, Leona.
Sejuani's been one of the best junglers with, you talk
Kalista,
about a lot
what?
of these mid laners
Can they
like
cook
the
with this
Azir
Kalista?
too.
I would make sure
I'm
that the
seeing
enemy team
Alpha
doesn't
pick
get
for our
Rel,
final game here.
because Labrov is a Rel main.
I just love the
If
commentary
Rel's
from
out,
Renato.
that
He's first
increases
banned
Leona
by KC.
prio. Poppy's in as well, so they could match
Yeah, I
Poppy
think
into
the-
Leona's support. Or they could take Poppy support on 4 and flex
I
it.
think
That would
the
actually
Renata
be
makes a lot of
dangerous
sense to try
with
and keep the
Poppy ban.
comfort of the
Kalista. So
bottom
now
side.
what? There's
Poppy
Leona, Rakan.
hasn't been picked this series.
Leona,
which also I
Rakan,
think
what?
is a ban
Nico's
that
out.
I would imagine you go towards here.
Ooh,
as,
there's Leona, Rakan, Fiddle.
as G2
I
to just
wonder
try and
if
make things easy.
they ban
Oh,
Leona,
Yeah.
they get Rakan on 4, they go Fiddle.
See what the final ban for KC is.
Ooh, that would be
We're
spicy.
we're in-
They
actually,
ban the Fiddle.
give me
It's
7.5.
Rakan, Leona.
That's a volume increases.
Fiddle's
So
nice.
now you kind of
Yeah.
have to ban nothing.
They need to hear the crowd.
'Cause
They
if
need to
you
hear
ban
the
Leona and they
intense
get
music. They
Rakan,
need
what do
to
you
hear
play?
The great music
Blitz.
that's accompanying us.
If you ban
Oh yeah,
away
Rel's open
either
as well. What am I
Leona or
saying? There's
you
Rel,
can't really
Leona,
go for
and
the trade on
Rakan.
the opposite side, so just
So
gonna ban the
G2's
Aatrox
kinda
instead,
chilling.
Just remove some of that.
Yeah.
What does BB
top lane
blind top?
dominance. So I think
Kana
you
is
just
gonna
end
play
up
like
taking
Renekton or
more than
Ambessa on
likely
5.
the-
Maybe you just
Leona,
Scion blind is horrible.
Because Leon, you take the
I don't know
Leona
what you
here
blind
yourself.
top here.
With the
Maybe
Kalista,
you just
very
take Renekton
strong
yourself.
bot lane that you
Yeah.
can play very
Because
aggressive
Renekton on
through.
5 with Sedge can actually
Unless you
match
just
whatever he
are
blinds and
really
also can
tunneling
match the
on
Yone on side.
Rel and being able to find
So you
that
go
big
Rel,
AoE
Leona,
engage, but I think Leona
plus
should just do
Renekton.
the
Is your
trick fine.
is it a game winning? No, it's
Good
not.
call out. Nice.
You need an AP top? Yeah, what AP top chat? You're gonna pick Kennen,
Move past that. Where is
Renekton,
Mundo going?
Kennen. Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
You see?
Okay.
Kana doesn't have anything to him.
Okay.
Kana's champion
So
pool is
we've
Gnar,
seen
Ambessa,
Warwick has
Rumble,
gonna be
Jace, Renekton.
counterpicked to Ambessa, the
And he can
previous
go like
Rack
Aatrox as well, I
scene,
guess.
so a
He
nice
doesn't
edge
really
in this
have
matchup
off-meta
and trying to
counters
make
to
sure they
off-meta
get full
champs.
value. I do
Okay.
think Ambessa, she
Nice
starts to
blind
scale
Warwick.
again, just becomes a serious threat.
Yeah.
And definitely rounds out.
No, G2 weren't
Warwick
considered
top,
that, and
Mundo jungle. Looks
I
like a
always have to give
fucking
them credit
Iron 1-game
because of
fucking
how they end
promo
up playing
match.
towards-
Got Kalista into a position
You
where
would
he
know
could
what
really take up
Iron
the
games
game,
look
and
like.
obviously it's
You're
gonna be a
stuck
similar story as
there.
Kana.
Shut up.
Starting to do 2 at times. And
Caps
especially
Yone
as
match
towards
point
the
is a
later
pleasure.
half of the split, they're just all
not that
over.
bad.
There's
He can
one
farm
that just
max
plays
range.
here, there's one that's
It would be
here,
nice
there's
if this
one in the
wave crashed, though.
river.
He
I
has
just-
really
that was
good
just
vision
died
top
in
side.
that,
Ooh, these
Listen,
lanes
trying
kind
to
of
hold as
suck
much as
for
they can. Look where
G2.
it is, but it is-
Sejuani ganking top. top.
Minions. Maybe that's why
It's always so dangerous to gank the Warwick top. Yeah, get the push out. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. He's going to bait him to stay here, Kana, because they're swapping.
So that his bot lane can get into range here.
So now BB thinks, ooh, I have a kill.
Papa Chungus. Really good pick up from you, Dagger. His broken blade with his ulti. Wants to now escape. Might have to flash and do so. Flash
oh my god, what the fuck did Targamas just do?
What?
Oh, that top wave sucks to lose, though.
nobody
Ooh,
here
that
apart from the
sucks a
support
lot
from
to
G2.
lose.
And
Bessa TP bot
is pretty huge for them. Two already going across the Broken Blade here. Lebrov lucky.
No flash Kalist.
Lebrov still gets it down. The fear
No flash Rakan.
Broken Blade even without the
He has the E.
Won't find the damage in the end. He was close to target. On the
Is
hunt.
Kalist dead here to Warwick?
Sejuani's
coming. He has barrier. Stun though. Chain CC'd. Warwick down.
Kill instead. Kalist picks it up.
A bit of an overplay. Oh, that stings.
And again,
MF 700 gold up on Kalista. And Bessa pushing bot for free. Yone's under tower. Bro, Black Shield guy, shut up. I think that here BB could kill MF, no? Here, now. Now, there.
They turn on towards Targamas, but the heal comes through, the dash away.
Maybe not kill, but like...
tries to walk back. They hope they can find the engagement.
Yeah, I guess he has no ult, it's a bit hard. If Sejuani wasn't here, he probably trades 1 for 1 at least. I mean, the Mundo is quite strong, even though that Sejuani has a kill. Mundo is quite a strong champ this game, I think. 3 grubs, first Drake. Can they kill Mundo in the late game? Yeah, I think so, easy. They have a 0 MF. And Bessa already has healing reduction. Here is where the problem starts for KC. They have 3 grubs and can hit top, and Ambessa gets dove really easily. And KC will hit bot, and they don't have grubs. So the rush of tower is much quicker for G2. So this is where G2 will recover a bit. I'm surprised Caps rotated this far up though. He gave his wave to BB, so he could take over top. So G2 slowly getting the gold back. Only 500 down now. Now G2 will do the same thing through bot, but KC can't do the same thing through top because they didn't even get this tower, so they can't get that one. So now KC has to play a little bit defensively bot side.
Across the map, Dagger. I mean, again from G2, they want it
Oh,
all,
what?
But he's not going to be let. Bloody finds his mark. Lebrov in trouble. Crash
Just
down.
sent it.
On the way out. Shattering strike on the
Nice ult by Caps, but he has aggro. He's gonna die.
Can't escape. He's gonna
Tower
take
shot. Kalist gets the kill.
KC lose one of their
1 for 1 in a 5v4.
Mega slow, but you're right. Still should be taken down. Broken Blade's on a ward.
Yes, E flash barrier.
He fears through. Jaws
He's chilling.
Gets it.
But the
stronger
TP
late
from
game.
Caps, the top side, should completely guarantee the
I think
KC
KC's
dragging the bottom
pretty
side.
strong late game.
Broken Blitz the crash
But I think
down.
G2's side lanes are
And then the
stronger.
follow-up laner.
But G2 only has 1 teleport, which sucks. BB gets cancelled in his space. Azir will push bot to bot tier 1. Yike stays to cover him on the tower.
Sacrifice of having that Warwick with barrier.
They can dive this guy over.
We're going to see the sacrifice he's going to have to make up next.
No
Flash
flash.
away. Targamas gets it with a simple
Ooh,
W.
that tower's a bit tricky though.
BT
on Kalist. They really want that bot tower. But BB has no TP right this point of the map, it struggles. Kana has TP, he can just catch waves, chill. BB has to push and move down if they want to get any defense on this tower. Otherwise, Kana rocks up in GG. Kalista is laning bot to try and defend this tower.
Year ago.
No defense here, buddy.
Herald's coming up at a minute 15. That was not a year
Wait,
from
they're
now.
staying.
That is about minute 10 to be
They
precise.
really want to defend this, but
G2
there's
really
no
holding
defense,
onto
guys.
this turret.
Really?
KC are committing 4.
They're holding.
Bloody can't get in range. Han Summon trying to shed
They
that
actually
rend
keep
over.
holding. They're trying to hold until Herald, so that when KC use their tempo to get this Drake, they can already be running out top to set up Herald. So tower dies, but Kalista Rel open up,
I think again this is where
and they can control a bit here.
As long as Caps' TP is down.
Maybe they can get a pick
And in
off
the grand
it.
scheme of things, you can
Caps
see
catches
KC
bot.
still get the reset and
Ooh,
try
does
and
Caps
go
have
boss.
blade in base? He
And then
should,
you
right?
now it doesn't
Yeah,
look
Caps
like
has no TP
KC
though.
will be in a full
Caps gonna have
at
to
least when
push,
they do
push,
contest,
move.
it'll
With it.
There's no way they're giving Herald, right? Like that is
Now they're
criminal
going
from
to leave this. They're
G2.
going to walk.
So basically,
They
this
give
is the plan.
Herald,
Vladdy
they
has to
give
be able
top
to get
tier
this.
1, and now
Caps
Ambessa
can
can
TP to
TP
bot
in.
side, 'cause if you actually TP
And they lose
earlier,
nothing.
then there's a moment where Caps
But
TP's
Ambessa
top
has no
side and
TP,
G2
he's
can look for
scared.
the all-in.
Wave KC
Alright, they have
on
to
the
fight this
dragon
straight now,
first.
surely.
In the river first. G2 and passengers watching the play come into life as disengaged.
Labrov, show it to me. Warwick's on the right. Warwick's cooked. He has the E though. He has the E and barrier off. Flashes, fears. That was Sedgwick and Ambessa ult.
But he's got no summoners available. KC with an edge up.
Herald
Still though,
popped.
KC have to win out of the rest of the fight. Broken Blade trying to just heal up on the side, and there's a huge number of ultimates invested by KC.
Now the only question is,
Oh, nice engagement, bro. Double stun, Caps gets a good ult. BB doesn't get a good one. Scumon's cleaning the backline.
Businessman with a business plan. He runs to the backline.
Nice knock. Gets the blast. Cleanses. He has to kite here a bit.
He wants something out of him.
Caps, he has blade. Not enough, I think, though.
As he looks for LeBron.
He might die, actually.
He'll find something, but Caps now.
Oh, he Q flashes. My Yone.
Kill dies. Scumon's still alive, but
it's 3 for 3. No, it's 3 for 3. Scumon's dead. Maybe. Stunned flash by Vladdy. Just lives. KC get the Drake though. Bro, if BB had a better state, they probably would have won that fight. Everyone flash!
Takes KC's fight here. Then when they get into this position,
this engage from LeBron, perfect timing.
In to deny Kalista Bulletstorm. Caps gets in onto the back line, which opens up Scumon.
Oh my god, the Warwick gets insta one-shot.
Vladdy is dealing a ton
I don't know what the fuck happened to that Herald.
Same with Kana, doesn't quite get over the wall initially, but eventually they're able to move around as Yike.
Doesn't Kalista have to auto-attack here and like kite?
And now you've got the real.
We're back to square one because Dragon might go down, but Scumon, as he loses his passive, wants to fight yet again. Yike is running around.
No flash from
Hansama.
Oh, what that hit!
Max range, Kana finds him. He's
monster play by Kana.
KC in the home arena, they're going to start driving bigger than this because Scumon is up next. Broken Blade looks mighty useless this game. Running into a field of despair.
Ults
He has
out.
to ult out, and he's
Kalista is collapsing. They're getting this.
Atakan's being done
Atakan too.
There's just something about a home crowd, isn't there? Cap is going to run into Kalista.
Oh, Kalista's dead.
He's actually dead, though. The power of Yone.
A bit of an overplay. I don't think it matters too much, though. 1.8k lead. It's all on MS, basically.
Just around the corner. You're starting to get items from
Kalista
Kana as well.
looks
You can
quite
see how much
useless.
damage he's dealing in these fights. The fact that Broken Blade is 1.6k goal behind means
Chat reset.
this Warwick's kind of useless.
Lee, ulti sent out, good dodge, but you're right. What can Broken Blade do? He just has to run for his life. He's dead.
This Warwick is fucking
again.
useless. A dead
It's
dog.
the fact he just had Warwick.
They need rage
now it's
blade.
just,
They need
you are
IE.
no
They need
boss. That is all
so
you
many
bring
spikes
the
to be
table,
useful. I
Broken
think
Blade,
G2. All right, rage bait on Kalista is big. Drake spawning. Needs to fight the Drake now.
Well, he's gonna have to dig deep for something here.
Oh, engaging Caps, but the Rakan missed. Caps, oh my god, they're getting murdered. Oh my god, they're getting murdered. They're getting murdered. G2 just tried to full send it.
And
Is
KC
G2's champs just useless or what?
The good engage from LeBron, managing to get onto several members in the back, but Caps is locked down. He gets completely obliterated. And no
Vladdy got the
damage
push.
is really threatening.
Oh, if that
KC
well
in the
stun hit
back
Vladdy, I
line.
wonder
So
if it
the
looks
divide
different.
from
No, it
Vladdy
doesn't, I think.
Sends G2 away.
Plays here on soul points, and they outscale, and they have stronger team fights.
Is he going to die? I guess you don't
G2 is completely fucked. I think the best thing they can do now is just send it mid a few times with Warwick.
I think it's just becomes
I don't know if that champ can find MF, but maybe you have to find MF somehow. I think going side is just not going to work. Ludwig's Warwick is better. Fact.
And then you got an investor for KC.
5k, 4k, 3k, 2k, 1k, gone.
Trying to get in, but it's
Caps no ult.
down. G2 playing for the
Vladdy has stopwatch still. LeBron's dead.
Got no health, no regard.
Kalista saves him. Have to go in, I think.
Goes
in, push back. Hansama can't move. Could be dead. Jumps.
KC with 5 alive, and G.
Well played by KC.
Would not let
They
them
one-shot that
have a
Nash.
look at it. Caps now
God, this
in
Warwick
mid,
is
Kana
useless
trying to
as
chase
fuck,
down
isn't it?
KC, just putting pressure so they can
Maybe
look
they
for
have
the
to fight
tier 2
Kana here, I
top.
think.
Damage is insane. Knockup's good. Caps wants to all in. Kana will flash away.
Oh.
There's kill threat here.
They're gonna die to Kana, maybe. Oh, got one. 1k gold shutdown.
Now he's amidst 2.
They're still pushing top.
Look at Kalista. Look at Kalista. The misfortune is breaking down the
Beautiful.
house in the meanwhile because KC.
Vladdy was quiet in the early parts of this series. Now he's woken up big time.
Of this world.
Home stadium. KC showing us. Koi already showed us a couple of weeks ago as they look for their final engage. G2
One shot.
started out strong.
Easy
but
game for KC.
scaled. They grew. They adapted. Paris will start roaring, bringing the energy to life. Caps will look for the engage, but he better say goodnight. One Nexus time to go. Vladdy,
Beautiful.
putting on a show. KC are doing it once again. We feel winter. We look at spring.
Hans
It's the
dead.
same
GG.
old story as Hans Summer.
Yeah, KC, best team in the league.
KC look for the dive. This is the final layer of the good night chapter.
Man, Kana was really strong this series. Kalista was really strong this series. Kana, Kalista were crazy.